Jake Evans and Pontus Holmberg will face off against each other. Evans, another guy who had a hard time staying healthy last year, missed 28 games with a knee injury last season, so terrific prospect in college.
More Mayu, both could be potential fits. They were spoiled with Andre Markov for all those years. He was underrated excellent.
Caden Primo leaves that back. Bodan with it. Up ahead for Owen, and that's stolen away by Nye. In comes Matthew Nye, drops it off, and that hard shot shorthanded by Minton is turned away by Caden Primo.
So he's kind of on an island here. He's got to play the puck, and he strips it right through Lonan, but he doesn't just tip it in. He makes sure he gets Bodan to turn, then he goes with a drop pass. With the backbone of our run to the conference final in '99 and '02.
So Montreal on the power play here for 58 seconds to start this second period. This is one aspect of Montreal's game that's going to have to get better.
Yeah, so a lot of the power plays got to do with personnel. You can't coach goals necessarily the way you can coach defense.
Bodan drops that back to Waugh. Joshua Waugh feeds that back. Bodan. To Linen. With Pearson parked in front. Gallagher slides that back to Bodan. Gallagher back across. Bodan shoots. That was blocked in front by Giordano. Boy, he talked about drinking out of a fire hose when he took the job in Toronto. You got to get the Austin Matthews extension done. You've got an arbitration case with Samsonov. William Nylander still unsigned. There aren't many quiet days in that job.
But he came in with the idea, I don't want to change everything because the Leafs have been pretty good. I just want to change something.
Even with a quick shot, Samsonov save, and Parker Jones turned away on the doorstep. Ron Monahan drops that back for Mishak. Let's get back down to the Montreal zone.
Really good job clogging things up at the blue line.
And now Minton with the steal drops it back to Nye. Shoots, scores!
This guy shorthanded.
Matthew Nye is a shorthanded rocket. And Toronto takes a 1-0 lead.
He's been impressive. We know about the hands in tight spaces and the breach and the physicality, but I don't know about the shot. And I look at this from tops of the circle, catch, release, no real screen, doesn't tip off Bodan's stick. He just beats Primo clean. -1 on the night, goes back to work.
You're back out there. He's it back across to Armia. And the Monahan works and he shoots. That high. And they're back to pick it up. Poked there by Gregor. Another set short-handed, moves in, and Primo kicked that away.
He is fast, and he will create chances. Montreal gets uncontested, easy entries because Toronto's been backing up.
Kokkonen feeds that back down to the Montreal zone. Harris got it knocked away, scooped out by Gregor. Back to Kokkonen, shoots, deflected puck, scored! Tipped in front, and Toronto's got a 2-0 lead.
I don't know if that touched anyone from Toronto on the way in. I think it caught a piece of a Montreal player. Good forecheck by Holmberg, turns it over. Gregor with a tight support, and this catches that Beck. Yeah, you see the reaction. Beck hunches over in frustration, catches him in the shin pad. Noah Gregor picks up another point.
Yeah.
He's going about his business, doing his thing, grabs a point.
Timmins back across to Nye. In the corner for Liljegren.
Liljegren, man in the half wall.
Down to Nye, walks right out and shoots. Primo to stop. Harris. He's bumped there by Nye. Bertuzzi trying to dig that free. Back at the point is Timmins. Connor Timmins has a look. Crisscrosses with Liljegren. Back to Timmins. Rink wide to Robertson. Slides that down to Bertuzzi. It skipped off his stick.
So much room down the goal line for Toronto.
Bertuzzi back to Robertson. Fires. Glove save by Primo.
Taking a nice little feed, and there's no screen here, but shot that you hope you can beat a goaltender with, not quite high enough. Primo snags it.
4-year-old Keith Petruzzelli gets into the Toronto goal, now his second appearance of the preseason. Played 25 games for the Toronto Marlies of the American League last year. Also played 7 games with Newfoundland of the ECHL. And of course, with goaltenders, you want them playing, so better he plays in the ECHL than wears a ball hat backing up in the American League. Liljegren Drops that back to Bertuzzi as Toronto begins his third period on the power play. Robertson with more shots than anyone in the game with 4 so far. That pass skips away from him, and at the line, Timmins able to hold it for a moment, now kicked out by Jake Evans. Goes back down to Petrozelli, the 6'5" goaltender from Liberal, Massachusetts. 4 shots for Toronto on that power play. And in comes Nye. Bringing up Modelo, one-handed shot, and Primo makes a save on that.
This might be it. Like this might be the last period some of you guys are going to get to play for the Montreal Canadiens in this training camp. So go and give me something.
Right.
Like bump into someone, show me some passion, show me some energy. I get it's hard, and like Lord knows I've played plenty of times and people could have looked at my game like, oh, we could use some passion. But it's been so flat. You just want more.
Well, kick the door in.
Make me make a decision. It's easy right now.
And Toronto now breaking back 3-on-2. Camp, along with Gregor. Camp shoots off the goalpost.
I don't know. But I'm playing against you as we see David Camp catch a deflection off the bar. Caden Primo's already beat it once from his own guy, almost twice. So obviously I struggled, Cord. I was 0 for face-offs for the first period, 0 for 5 or something. Fedorov didn't score, though.
Monahan to Armia. Now it's picked off by Gregor, stolen back by Monahan. Lindstrom. Monahan. Centers it. Anderson shoots, scores! Monahan to Anderson in the back of the net, and Montreal's down 1.
Pressure right here, no Gregor. Can't lose that puck. You got to turn that puck up. Monahan knocks it off his stick. And then Lagesson chips it away. Guy standing around late in the shift. Camp can't identify where his guy is. And Anderson waiting there for an easy one-timer. Laser.
And the crowd alive now. Easy back the other way with Ellis.
What a play. What a pass.
Trailer to Timmins. Timmins shoots off the pipe. Primo down. Now Gallagher snaps that pass to center ice to Evans.
Is just fantastic. Easy draws it wide, and he throws the sauce to space. Just lay it out there for Timmins to skate into it. Whew. Was that a double post?
I think it was.
Is that crossbar then post? That is, man, that's a couple that have gotten past Primo.
Jack Eye works that free for Montreal. Back to Evans. That shot drifts wide by Evans. And Abruzzese back the other way for Toronto. Anderson from Monahan and Lindstrom. And it goes to Pearson. At the line, held by Evans. Time winding down here. Evans to the front of the goal. A chance for Gallagher, knocked away by Nye. And time expires, and Toronto wins it by a final score of 2-1 as Montreal applies pressure late in the third period.